Hi everyone, I'm Diana from Global Forecasting School, and now I and Shoaib here in our bootcamp in Portugal are working in very nice project. We are working on creation of global monthly projection model. So we will do it in Dynare MATLAB, and we will start some sample model because we think that by understanding some sample model, we can make it more large and we can improve it in our daily work. So I think Shoger can present, and of course, if we will have some questions, we will ask her, and I think Shoger will provide some nice answers and presentations. So follow us. Shoger Jan, you can start.
Thank you, Diana Jan. In this video, we are going to dive into practical and straightforward introduction to a standard program that we are using in various economic tasks. First, let us talk about the core principle of the monetary policy, which is solving a rational expectations model. And this model helps us to make sense of how central banks work to anchor inflation expectations. And by achieving this, they prevent the key of economic turmoil we see in the 1970s, characterized by high inflation and unemployment. So let's talk about tools we will be using. And we will be working with Dynare MATLAB, as Diana mentioned. And now when we say Dynare MATLAB, we mean that we will be using the Dynare front end to execute and develop applications that are supported by Dynare MATLAB. We prefer the standard setup of MATLAB. And now, one thing that is really important is that on the left-hand side, we can see the directory. It lists the files in the directory, and the most common mistake that people usually make is that they are in the wrong directory. So we should pay attention to this. As GFS students, we have file models in our C directory. I will click, and here we are as we are working on this project. We have the project Learning Bayesian. It is working a little bit slow. We will wait. Okay. Here we have a couple of files. I will open the mod1 prior file. So you can see these .dyn files, which is a Dynare file where we enter these equations and parameters and define variables and these kind of things. They could also be called mod files, .mod files, but at the GFS, we do not use .mod files as they are not confused with videos. And also, you can have problems emailing .mod files because they may get caught in search engines looking for bad programs and viruses and so on. These programs, Dynare MATLAB, allow us to analyze linear models, calibrate them, estimate them using maximum likelihood, and also Bayesian methods with priors. So as you can see, these are really powerful tools. Now, these tools allows economists to represent economic models using equations, just like the ones you would find in research papers. Of course, there are little differences, like instead of using the mathematical symbol pi for inflation, we use pi with E. So what's a model, you can ask? Well, it's a it's a set of equations that describe how different economic variables can interact with one each other. And these equations include endogenous variables, which are things that we are interested and also exogenous variables, which represent factors that affect the model from outside. The first line here in Dynare MATLAB is the place where we introduce our endogenous variables. For example, pi, which stands for inflation, RR, which stands for real interest rate, RS, the short-term nominal interest rate, and Y, the output gap. We also take into account the possibility of measurement errors. That's why we have this underscore O, for example, pi underscore O for observed inflation. Next, what we have is our exogenous variables. When you are looking at a model, it is very important to look first at the equations, because it's like the heart of the model, and this is and we can find here the whole economic relationships. The model consists of equations for inflation, the output gap, interest rates, and all tied together with some parameters. After, we will see that these parameters should be positive for the model to make sense. The model follows a new Keynesian framework, which may sound complicated, but we will break down it into easy to understand parts. We will also explore the concept of systems with leads and lags, which is a fundamental idea in understanding how these equations work together. And this understanding is a key to grasping the model, of course. We will estimate the model's parameters and test our econometric techniques. Mm-hmm. We will use Dynare to compute the model's steady state, analyze stability conditions, and check eigenvalues. Don't worry, it's not as complex as it may sound. And in our next video, we will run Dynare and explore this model to gain a better understanding of how it behaves, how it works, and so on. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for listening. We hope it was interesting for you.
Yeah, thank you, Shoaib, and see you soon.
Bye.